The next phrase is compared to with somebody something. Compared to with means when you are looking at two or more things to see how they are similar or different. Compared to last year, sales have increased this year. This means that sales are higher now than they were in the past year. When compared with her previous work, this project is more difficult. This means this project is harder than the one she did before. Compared to other countries, Japan has a very low crime rate. This means Japan's crime rate is lower than that of many other countries. The next word is comparison. Comparison refers to the act of examining two or more things to find their similarities and differences. In comparison to last year's performance, this year's results are better. This means when you compare this year's results with last year's, the current results are better. The comparison of the two movies shows clear differences in their styles. This means looking at the two movies highlights how they are different. She made a comparison between the two proposals to choose the best one. This means she looked at both proposals to decide which one was better. The next word is competitive. Competitive means wanting to be better than others or being able to compete with others successfully. He is very competitive and always strives to win. This means he likes to compete and always wants to come first. The job market is highly competitive, with many applicants for each position. This means it's hard to get a job because there are many people trying for the same positions. She has a competitive nature and often challenges herself to improve. This means she always wants to do better and tries to outdo herself. The next word is complex. Complex means something that is complicated or has many different parts. The problem is too complex for us to solve without more information. This means the problem is complicated and needs more details to be solved. Her explanation of the topic was complex, but she made it understandable. This means her explanation was detailed and intricate, but she explained it clearly. The design of the machine is very complex with many components. This means the machine has many different parts and is difficult to understand. The next word is compose. Compose means to create or put together something, especially in a creative way. She composed a beautiful song for the concert. This means she created the song for the event. He is learning to compose music on the piano. This means he is practicing writing music using the piano. The artist composed a stunning painting that was displayed in the gallery. This means the artist created a beautiful painting that was shown in the gallery. The next word is composer. A composer is a person who creates music, especially classical music. Beethoven is one of the most famous composers in history. This means Beethoven is known for creating music that is still celebrated today. The composer wrote a new symphony that was performed last night. This means the person who creates music wrote a new piece that was played for an audience. She is a talented composer and has written many beautiful pieces. This means she is skilled at creating music and has composed several beautiful works. The next word is compromise. Compromise means to find a solution where both sides give up something to reach an agreement. They reached a compromise after discussing their differences. This means they found a middle ground after talking about what they both wanted. In a good marriage, both partners need to compromise sometimes. This means both people need to make some sacrifices or adjustments for the relationship to work. The company and the union finally compromised on the new contract terms. This means both sides agreed to a solution after negotiations. The next word is compulsory. Compulsory means something that is required or mandatory and not optional. In many countries, education is compulsory for children up to a certain age. This means that children must attend school by law until they reach a specific age. Wearing a helmet is compulsory when riding a bike in some places. This means that wearing a helmet is required by law when cycling. The meeting is compulsory for all employees in the department. This means that all employees must attend the meeting. The next word is concentration. Concentration refers to the ability to focus your mind on something without being distracted. She needed a lot of concentration to finish the exam in time. This means she had to focus very carefully in order to complete the exam. It's difficult to concentrate in a noisy environment. This means it is hard to focus when there is a lot of noise around. The teacher praised the students for their concentration during the test. This means the teacher appreciated how well the students focused during the exam. The next word is concept. Concept means an idea or a principle that helps you understand something. The concept of freedom is important in many societies. This means the idea of being free is highly valued in many cultures. The teacher introduced a new concept in the lesson today. This means the teacher explained a new idea to the students. She has a clear concept of how the project should be done. This means she understands well how to approach the project. The next word is concern. Concern refers to a feeling of worry or interest about something. Her main concern is the health of her family. This means she is most worried about her family's health. The recent rise in prices is a concern for many people. This means that many people are worried about the increase in prices. He expressed concern about the safety of the new building. This means he was worried about how safe the new building is. The next word is concerned. Concerned means feeling worried or anxious about something. She is concerned about the environment and tries to reduce waste. This means she feels worried about environmental issues and acts to help. He was concerned that his friend was not feeling well. This means he was worried because his friend seemed ill. Parents are often concerned about their children's future. This means parents often feel anxious about what will happen to their children in the future. The next word is concerning. Concerning means about or related to something, often used to introduce a topic of interest or worry. There was a meeting concerning the company's future plans. This means the meeting was about discussing what the company will do in the future. He asked a question concerning the project deadline. This means his question was about the deadline for the project. The report raises several concerns concerning the environment. This means the report talks about issues related to the environment. The next word is concrete. Concrete means something that is real, tangible, or based on facts, rather than abstract ideas. The teacher gave concrete examples to explain the theory. This means the teacher provided real, clear examples to help understand the theory. They need concrete evidence to support their claims. This means they require actual proof to back up what they are saying. The city is building a new concrete bridge over the river. This means they are constructing a real, solid bridge made of concrete material. The next word is conduct. Conduct means to organize or carry out an activity or task. The scientist conducted an experiment to test the theory. This means the scientist organized and carried out an experiment. He will conduct the meeting on Friday. This means he will organize and lead the meeting on Friday. The teacher conducted a survey to understand the students' opinions. This means the teacher organized and carried out a survey. The next word is conductor. A conductor is a person who leads or directs a group, especially in music or transport. The conductor led the orchestra through the symphony. This means the person in charge of the orchestra directed the musicians. The train conductor checked the tickets before departure. This means the person in charge of the train checked passengers' tickets. She became the conductor of the school's choir last year. This means she became the person who leads and organizes the choir. The next word is confess. Confess means to admit that you have done something wrong or that something is true. He confessed to stealing the money from his brother. This means he admitted that he took the money without permission. She confessed that she had forgotten to buy the gift. This means she admitted that she forgot to buy the gift. After the interview, he confessed his fear of public speaking. This means he admitted that he was afraid of speaking in front of an audience. The next word is confession. Confession is an admission of something, especially something wrong or secret. The thief made a confession to the police about the robbery. This means the thief admitted to the police that he had stolen something. She made a confession about her mistake in the report. This means she admitted to making a mistake in the report. His confession surprised everyone in the room. This means what he admitted shocked everyone present. The next word is confidence. Confidence means a feeling of self-assurance or belief in one's abilities. She has a lot of confidence in her ability to succeed. This means she believes strongly in her own ability to succeed. The teacher gave him confidence by praising his efforts. This means the teacher made him feel more sure of himself by offering praise. With more confidence, he was able to give a great presentation. This means he was able to present well because he felt more self-assured. The next word is confidently. Confidently means doing something with confidence, showing self-assurance. She answered the question confidently during the interview. This means she answered the question with certainty and assurance. He confidently approached the challenge, knowing he could handle it. This means he faced the challenge with assurance and belief in his abilities. They spoke confidently about their plans for the future. This means they talked with certainty and belief in their future plans. The next word is confirmation. Confirmation is the act of verifying or proving that something is true or correct. I received a confirmation email for my flight booking. This means I got an email to verify that my flight booking was successful. The company sent a confirmation of my job application. This means the company sent me a message to confirm that they received my job application. The doctor gave me confirmation that the test results were normal. This means the doctor verified and assured me that the test results were okay. The next word is conflict. Conflict means a serious disagreement or clash between two or more parties. The conflict between the two countries lasted for several years. This means the disagreement or war between the two countries continued for a long time. There was a conflict between the team members about the project direction. This means the team members had a serious disagreement about how to proceed with the project. The conflict in the movie was resolved in the final scene. This means the main disagreement or problem in the movie was solved at the end. The next word is confuse. Confuse means to make someone unable to think clearly or understand something. The complicated instructions confused me completely. This means the instructions were difficult to understand and made me unable to figure them out. He was confused by the sudden change in plans. This means he didn't understand what happened because the plans changed unexpectedly. The teacher's explanation confused the students more than it helped. This means the teacher's explanation made the students more unsure or unclear about the topic. The next word is confusion. Confusion is a state of being unable to think clearly or understand something. There was confusion at the airport because of the flight cancellations. This means people were unsure and disoriented due to the flights being canceled. She looked at me with a look of confusion when I explained the situation. This means she had a confused expression, showing that she didn't understand. The confusion in the meeting caused a delay in making decisions. This means the lack of clarity and understanding in the meeting caused a postponement of decisions. The next word is congratulate. Congratulate means to express pleasure or joy to someone for their achievement. I congratulated him on winning the race. This means I expressed my happiness and praise to him because he won the race. She congratulated her friend for getting a promotion at work. This means she praised her friend for the promotion they received. They congratulated us on our wedding. This means they expressed their happiness for us because we got married. The next word is conjunction. A conjunction is a word that connects phrases, clauses, or sentences. In English, and is a conjunction that links words together. This means and is used to connect words in a sentence. The conjunction but shows contrast between two ideas. This means the word but is used to connect ideas that are different or opposite. He used the conjunction because to explain the reason. This means he used the word because to show why something happened. The next word is consciousness. Consciousness is the state of being aware of and able to think about one's surroundings, thoughts, and feelings. After the accident, he regained consciousness in the hospital. This means he became aware and awake again after being unconscious. Her consciousness of the issue made her more attentive during the meeting. This means she was aware of the issue and paid more attention because of it. The study of consciousness focuses on how the mind works. This means the study examines how we are aware and how our minds function. The next word is consequence. Consequence means the result or effect of an action or decision. The consequence of cheating on the test was a failing grade. This means the result of cheating was getting a bad grade. He didn't think about the consequences before making his decision. This means he didn't consider what would happen as a result of his choice. The consequences of ignoring safety rules can be severe. This means the result of not following safety rules can be very serious. The next word is consequently. Consequently means as a result or effect of something. She didn't study for the test, consequently she failed. This means because she didn't study, she failed the test. The road was blocked. Consequently, we had to take a different route. This means the road being blocked caused us to change our route. He didn't follow the instructions, and consequently, the project failed. This means his failure to follow the instructions caused the project to fail. The next word is conservation. Conservation means the protection and preservation of natural resources, environments, or wildlife. The government is focused on conservation efforts to protect endangered species. This means the government is working to protect animals at risk of disappearing. He studied conservation to understand how to protect forests from destruction. This means he learned about how to keep forests safe and prevent damage to them. The conservation of water is essential during dry seasons. This means saving water is very important when there is not much rain. The next phrase is consider somebody something to be something. Consider somebody something to be something means to think of someone or something as a certain type or quality. I consider him to be a good friend. This means I think of him as a good friend. They consider the new policy to be beneficial for everyone. This means they think the new policy will help all people. She considers herself to be an expert in this field. This means she thinks of herself as an expert in her area of work. The next word is considerable. Considerable means large in amount, extent, or degree. He made a considerable effort to improve his performance. This means he worked hard and put in a lot of effort to get better. The company made a considerable investment in technology. This means the company spent a large amount of money on technology. There was a considerable difference between the two proposals. This means the two proposals were very different from each other. The next word is considerably. Considerably means to a large degree or extent. The weather has improved considerably since this morning. This means the weather has changed a lot for the better. The cost of living has risen considerably in recent years. This means the cost of living has gone up by a large amount. His skills have improved considerably over the past year. This means his skills have gotten much better during the last year. The next word is consideration. Consideration means careful thought or attention. The company gave careful consideration to the proposal before deciding. This means the company thought out about the proposal carefully before making a decision. They showed great consideration for the elderly during the event. This means they were very thoughtful and kind to the elderly people at the event. It's important to take all factors into consideration before making a choice. This means it's important to think about everything before deciding. The next word is considering. Considering means taking something into account or in light of something. Considering his experience, he should be promoted. This means if we think about his experience, he deserves a promotion. Considering the weather, we decided to stay indoors. This means we decided to stay inside because of the weather. She did well considering how little time she had to prepare. This means she performed well, especially when we take into account the short time she had. The next word is constant. Constant means happening continuously or without change. The constant noise from the street disturbed my concentration. This means the noise kept going without stopping and made it hard to focus. He is a constant source of support for his friends. This means he is always there to help his friends. The temperature remains constant throughout the year in this area. This means the temperature doesn't change much in this area during the year. The next word is constantly. Constantly means continuously or very often. She is constantly checking her phone for updates. This means she checks her phone all the time for new information. The weather changes constantly in this region. This means the weather keeps changing without staying the same. He is constantly talking about his achievements. This means he talks about his achievements very often or all the time. The next word is construct. Construct means to build or make something, especially a large structure. They are planning to construct a new bridge over the river. This means they're going to build a new bridge that will cross the river. The workers will construct the building over the next few months. This means the workers will build the building during the coming months. They have to construct a new road to connect the two towns. This means they need to build a new road that will link the two towns together. The next word is construction. Construction means the process of building or making something. The construction of the new school will take 2 years. This means they will build the new school, and it will take 2 years to finish. There is a lot of construction happening in the city center. This means many buildings or structures are being built in the city center. The construction of the new highway is behind schedule. This means the building of the new highway is taking longer than planned. The next word is consultant. A consultant is a person who provides expert advice in a particular area. She hired a consultant to help with the marketing strategy. This means she hired an expert to give advice on how to improve marketing. The company is looking for a financial consultant to help with budgeting. This means the company wants an expert to advise them on money management. He worked as a management consultant for several years before starting his own business. This means he advised companies on how to manage their operations before he started his business. The next word is consume. Consume means to use up or drink something. He consumes a lot of water during his workout. This means he drinks a lot of water while exercising. The fire consumed the entire building. This means the fire destroyed the whole building. People consume more energy during the winter months. This means people use more energy when it's cold outside. The next word is consumer. A consumer is a person who buys or uses goods and services. Consumers are increasingly concerned about the environment. This means people who buy products are more worried about the environment. The company focuses on understanding the needs of its consumers. This means the company tries to learn what its customers want. Consumers are looking for more affordable products these days. This means people who buy products are searching for things that cost less. The next word is container. A container is an object used for holding or storing something. She packed her clothes in a large container. This means she put her clothes into a big box or storage item. The food is stored in airtight containers to keep it fresh. This means the food is kept in sealed boxes to prevent spoilage. They recycled old containers to make new products. This means they used old boxes to create new items. The next word is contemporary. Contemporary means belonging to the same time period or modern. The museum showcases contemporary art. This means the museum displays modern artworks created in the present time. They have contemporary views on technology and its impact. This means their opinions about technology are current and up to date. He prefers contemporary music over classical. This means he likes modern music more than older traditional music. The next word is content. Content refers to the information or material contained in something, like a book or website. The content of the lecture was very informative. This means the information provided in the lecture was useful and detailed. She created engaging content for her blog. This means she produced interesting material for her website. The content of the box was a surprise to everyone. This means the things inside the box were unexpected and surprising. The next word is context. Context means the circumstances or situation in which something happens, which helps you understand it better. You need to consider the context before making a decision. This means you should understand the situation or background first before choosing. Without the right context, the message might be misunderstood. This means if you don't know the situation around it, the message might not make sense. The historical context of the event is important to understand its impact. This means knowing the history behind the event is essential to understanding how it affected people. The next word is continuous. Continuous means something that keeps going without stopping. The continuous rain flooded the streets. This means the rain didn't stop and caused water to cover the streets. She worked on the project for continuous hours. This means she worked without taking breaks for a long time. The machine runs continuously throughout the day. This means the machine operates nonstop all day long. The next word is continuously. Continuously means without interruption, constantly. The phone rang continuously for an hour. This means the phone kept ringing without stopping for an entire hour. He continuously checked his email for updates. This means he kept checking his email over and over again without stopping. The factory is continuously producing goods to meet demand. This means the factory is always making products without pause. The next word is contrast. Contrast means the difference between two things that are being compared. The contrast between the two paintings was striking. This means the difference between the two paintings was very noticeable. In contrast to his quiet brother, he is very talkative. This means brother is silent while he is very outgoing and speaks a lot. The contrast in the weather between summer and winter is huge. This means there's a big difference in the weather conditions between these two seasons. The next word is contribute. Contribute means to give or add something to a common purpose or cause. She decided to contribute money to the charity. This means she gave money to help the charity. They contribute their time to help at the shelter. This means they offer their time to assist at the shelter. Everyone should contribute to making the community better. This means each person should help improve the community in their own way. The next word is contribution. Contribution means something that is given or added to a group or cause. His contribution to the project was very helpful. This means the work or ideas he provided greatly assisted the project. The volunteers made a significant contribution to the event. This means the volunteers played a key role in helping with the event. Her contribution was acknowledged at the meeting. This means her help or input was recognized during the meeting. The next word is controversial. Controversial means something that causes disagreement or discussion due to differing opinions. The politician's statement was highly controversial. This means the politician's comment led to a lot of disagreement. The new law is controversial and has sparked protests. This means the new law has caused debates and disagreements, leading to protests. Her controversial article attracted a lot of attention. This means her article was widely discussed because people had different views about it. The next word is convenience. Convenience refers to something that makes life easier or more comfortable. The convenience of online shopping has changed the way we buy things. This means online shopping is easy and saves time. For their convenience, the store offers home delivery. This means the store makes it easier for customers by bringing the products to their homes. Public transportation offers convenience for people without cars. This means public transport is a useful and easy way for people to get around if they don't own a car. The next word is conveniently. Conveniently means in a way that makes things easier or more comfortable. The store is conveniently located near my house. This means the store is in a place that is easy to reach from my home. The hotel conveniently provides free Wi-Fi for guests. This means the hotel offers free internet in a way that makes it easy for guests to use. The meeting was conveniently scheduled after lunch. This means the meeting was planned at a time that is easy for everyone to attend, right after lunch. The next word is conventional. Conventional means following accepted customs or traditional ways of doing things. She wore a conventional dress for the wedding. This means she wore a traditional or typical dress for the wedding. His approach to solving the problem was conventional and safe. This means his method of solving the problem was traditional and not risky. The team decided to take a more conventional route for the project. This means the team chose a traditional or usual method for the project. The next word is convert. Convert means to change something into a different form or use. She decided to convert the garage into a home office. This means she changed the garage into a space for working from home. The company is planning to convert their website to a new design. This means the company is going to change their website's layout and appearance. He converted to a vegetarian diet for health reasons. This means he changed his eating habits to avoid meat in order to improve his health. The next word is convinced. Convinced means being sure about something, having no doubts. She is convinced that he will succeed in his career. This means she strongly believes that he will do well in his job. He's convinced that the new plan will work. This means he has no doubt that the new plan will be successful. After the presentation, I was convinced that the product is worth buying. This means after hearing the presentation, I was sure that the product is a good choice. The next phrase is cool down off. Cool down off means to make something less hot or to become less intense. She used a fan to cool down the room. This means she used a fan to lower the temperature in the room. You should cool off before you speak to him. This means you should calm down and relax before talking to him. The engine cools off after it's turned off. This means the engine becomes cooler after it stops running. The next word is cooperate. Cooperate means to work together with others to achieve something. The two companies agreed to cooperate on the new project. This means the companies decided to work together on the project. We need to cooperate to finish the task on time. This means we should work together to complete the task by the deadline. They cooperated fully with the investigation. This means they worked together and helped during the investigation. The next word is cooperation. Cooperation means the act of working together with others. Good cooperation between the team members led to success. This means working well together as a team helped them achieve their goal. The project needs cooperation from all departments. This means all parts of the organization need to work together for the project to succeed. We appreciate your cooperation in this matter. This means we are thankful for your help and willingness to work with us. The next word is cooperative. Cooperative means being willing to work with others. She was very cooperative during the meeting. This means she was helpful and worked well with others during the meeting. They are known for their cooperative attitude in the workplace. This means they have a helpful and collaborative approach to working. His cooperative behavior made the project run smoothly. This means his willingness to work with others helped the project succeed.